You're uncomfortable because you're finally regulated. You've never experienced a reality up until this point of a reality that was created by regulation. You could be focusing on EFT tapping at this time. Nervous system regulation could be really significant. Taking deep breaths, a really heavy focus on present practices. So you could be focusing on meditation, grounding yourself, yada yada yada. The point is that it's uncomfortable because you're regulated, right? And if you're someone who has consistently been in a state of survival, constant state of survival mode from a child, you have to give yourself grace in this next period of life that you're entering down. Even if you don't know how to, you have to practice that, right? This collective that I'm talking to right now, and a lot of this is like I'm talking to myself too, but we have to learn how to not expect fruit as soon as we plant the seeds. Even if you are someone who is a master manifester, you manifest instantly and effortlessly. That's one of my self-concepts, right? I'm Master Mo. I manifest instantly and effortlessly. That is a self-concept of mine. So self-concept work could be really significant for you at this time, really rewiring and reprogramming yourself and your subconscious mind and your assumptions, and just analyzing your beliefs, because I feel like you're in this, not a waiting period, it's a preparation period. You've been through the stagnant periods, you've been through and it's not even, like I said, this collective, we need to focus on practicing being patient, and we need to focus on practicing not receiving the fruit as soon as we plant the seeds. And that's literally what it is. Understanding that everything is a process, and even regulating your nervous system was a process, and it's going to forever be a process until it's normal. Okay, you have to practice going through the process until the process is just, the process is going to process whether you want the process to process or not, right? It's going to do that. But how you're receptive, how you're perceiving this process that you're going through, how you're perceiving this process taking place is going to determine the speed at which you receive your manifestations, right? Because even though we are people who, like I said, you could have a strong self-concept of, I'm a master manifester. I manifest anything I want. I can do that, as you should have that self-concept. But understand that sometimes there are things that need to be worked out behind the scenes for you specifically to get what it is that you want. Because I know you're manifesting something that's really big. You're manifesting a brand new life. And with that takes patience. It takes practicing this new version of self that you've created in order to receive this new version, this new life that you want. Right? Because even the life that you want, it's like a fractal of what you think is actually going to happen. And even we need to focus on letting go of outcomes at this time, not needing all the answers in order to move forward with clarity. Sometimes you just moving forward is the clarity. And even if, I want to tell you, like, even when you have to listen to your body at this time. And that's why I'm saying you could be feeling really uncomfortable, because your body is finally becoming regulated, and you don't even know what it's like to have a regulated body, a regulated nervous system, right? And if you are someone who is interested and who has started this journey of deregulating your nervous system and reprogramming it, and on top of that, your subconscious mind, right? If you're someone who is interested in actually taking control of your life and realizing that, wait, I am in control of my life. My thoughts do control my reality. And these beliefs, these assumptions that I hold right now are not reflective of this new life that I'm pursuing. Something needs to be done. Take control of your life with MOGUL'S method. It is the conduit for your success. The link is always in the description on my YouTube videos, and the link is always in my bio on here. Understand that your nervous system is a point of attraction for what it is that you are calling in, right? Moving forward, you have to listen to your body even when the concrete answers aren't given to you. If your intuition is telling you that this person, this place, this business offer, this new idea is something good, if it's a hell yes, if it's a yes, period, move towards the direction of that. Listen to your body at this time. But if you have hesitancy within your body, also take a pause, right? Pause before you move forward. Because even though your body is in the process of regulating itself out, of leveling itself out, and so you can be more receptive, you're creating space for whatever it is that you're calling in, and your body is reacting to it. You could be changing your diet. You could be heavily focusing on taking, I don't know, health pills, just whatever, use supplements. You could really just be focusing towards healthier living at this time. And it's because your soul is prioritizing what it knows it's about to receive. It's prioritizing, your soul is prioritizing everything that it needs to do, and you could be really confused, or you could be really taking note of new habits and new ways of thinking that are developing in your life at this time, and just going with the flow of it, because that's all you're meant to do. Sometimes even this idea of not moving forward because you don't have clarity, or you feel as though you need answers and before you can make the next step, and that's just not correct, right? And even I need to follow my own wisdom that I'm sharing, because the thing about not having the answers is like, that's the best thing ever. Now you can assume what it is that is going on behind the scenes, and you know that when you're in the assumption of, and even right now, like, my words are all jumbly. It's this idea of overthinking, because what I was going to say lost me, and maybe it just wasn't meant to be said. Just stop overthinking. Okay, stop overthinking. Trust your path. You have to trust how you feel at this time, because even though, like I've been saying, it's uncomfortable, because you're finally regulated. You're finally regulating. And when you experience whatever it is that you're calling in, it feels like it's really big, or it's just very new. This idea of you being very uncomfortable right now, you need to keep embracing it. I'm not gonna say start, because I feel like you've been embracing it, but you have to keep embracing the uncomfortable feelings that you're feeling, because it's only going to increase, and it's because you're growing at a rapid rate. And on the, you know, uncomfortability and growth, it's the same thing. It's one and the same. But don't mistake you being uncomfortable right now for you not making the right decisions, or you overthinking the next step to take. Your uncomfortability is meant to guide you right now, but also listen to your body, because your body is in the process of regulating itself. So your body knows what's best for you, right? Your mind, though, on the other hand, like I've said before, you're an overthinker. You're too smart for your own good, and that's okay. But now it's time to release and let go. It keeps coming up. You have to release and let go of old conditioning, old ways of thinking. You've done a really good job activating, like, I'm activating DNA. It's like a DNA activation. You know, there's DNA that is suppressed within ourselves because we weren't taught to tap into it. We weren't taught to tap into the powers that we possess. But I'm talking to someone who's really tapped into the powers that they've possessed, and you're really doing a good job at something about, I'm just seeing the root chakras, like all of the chakras lighting up, but I'm only seeing the chakras lighting up from like the chest up. So it's giving you really need to tap into like your sacral energy at this time, and even you need to ground yourself. Like I said, grounding. The root is grounded. So you could have been manifesting for a long time out of your upper chakras, right? Your heart chakra, the crown, third eye, throat. You could have been operating and manifesting. That's what it was. You've been manifesting a life out of survival mode because your root isn't grounded. And that's why right now, you, like I started off, you could be really focusing on grounding, EFT tapping, regulating. And that's why you're uncomfortable, because you're prioritizing peace. And what comes with prioritizing peace means cutting off some people that you thought were going to be on the journey with you, right? What comes with prioritizing peace means putting yourself first. And putting yourself first, you're learning that putting yourself first isn't always easy. Actually, putting yourself first is hard. Very hard, especially when you lead with the heart. That's what it is. And you have been manifesting this life. You've been creating life from the top, your upper chakras, but now it's time to manifest from the bottom up, because this is all in alignment. Your crown, you know exactly where you want to go. Your heart, you know exactly who it is that you're trying to attract. You've stepped into authenticity. You've accepted yourself and all your flaws. Like that heart, you're speaking up for yourself. You've broken out of people pleasing. The throat is clear. The mind is starting to get clear. It could be a little foggy, but it's only because you're overthinking. Don't doubt yourself. Trust how you feel. Like I said, you were manifesting from these upper chakras. The grounding habits, the meditation, the present practices that you've been implementing in your life up until this point are working. Keep going. And it's a slow burn, right? You don't ever really feel the effects. Like, yo, is this meditation working? Is this journaling working? Is me tapping working? It's working. Confirmation, it's working. Keep going. Keep doing it. The collective consciousness feels you tapping into energy that they didn't want us to tap into. Keep going. It's for your highest good. Don't mistake your uncomfortability right now for not growing, because it's actually the exact opposite, and it's happening at an accelerated rate. Act like you know. It's your girl Mo. Like I said, if you want to maintain and actually take control over your life, Mogul's method is the step-by-step guide specifically for you. For you. Yeah. Act like you know. It's your girl Mo. It's a journey. It's a marathon, not a race. Yeah. I love you. Hope this helped.